You know, before we get to our UC Inspire series this morning, we have a very special presentation being done by our colleague and our friend, Regent Makarechian, who we are so happy to see sitting at this table with us this morning. As you all know, Hadi has been an invaluable member of this board since 2008. He brings with us not only his wisdom and his pointed questions, folks sitting at that side of the table, but he has been a good friend and mentor to all of us. So it is my pleasure to turn the floor over to Regent Makarechian.
Thank you, Chair Riley. I'm not sure why you said that I'm going to do a presentation. I don't have any written speeches or anything like that, so I'm just going to be speaking from my heart on a couple of issues that are so dear to my heart and are subject of tension between the administration in Washington and all the universities. So the first one is that, as you mentioned, I've been a regent for about 16 years or so. The first 13 years I used to come in just like the rest of the regents here in person and spend thousands of hours reading all the materials that would send us. All of us at no compensation. But then my second term, unfortunately, I fell off of 20-some staircases, 20-some stairs at my house in Montecito, and I became paralyzed from neck down. So the past 4 years I've been participating in Zoom. It's very hard for me to sit in one location and just freeze in one location. So I've been participating in Zoom. But then during the first 7 days that I was incapacitated at my house, with help from, not at my house, at the hospital, with help from advice from Dr. Mazziota, I don't know whether he's here or not, from UCLA, thank you, John, and Dr. Manley from UCSF. They suggested to my family that I should be sent to Craig Hospital in Denver. For those of you who don't know what Craig does, they deal with severe brain and spinal cord injuries only. And despite the advice of, or not the advice, the prediction of a lot of the neurosurgeons that I should not expect to walk, I walked out of that hospital after 4.5 months on my 2 feet, and thank you. And I was told that I was one of the very few people, actually 9 or 10 people who had walked out of that hospital in their history of 65 years. So anyways, today I walk with a lot of pain. It's as if I'm walking over broken glass and hot coal, and then from my arms to my nerve endings, they always feel like I'm being tased. With a police taser going 24/7, and then my functionality is like a 3-year-old. These are my granddaughters. Somebody has to dress me, put my shirt on, and all that stuff. But I survive, and my neck up, I'm okay. I think. Some people think that I'm okay. Some people think I'm crazy. But anyways, 2 weeks ago, I received a call from Dr. Manley at UCSF, and he suggested that I should go to UCSF for experimental treatment. This is where research money comes from. And Dr. Manley knows that I refuse to take any pain pills or have anything inserted in my brain because I figured that, okay, leave that alone. So, but he told me that he promised that they're not going to do anything or put anything in my brain. So I went to UCSF, and they connected me with an instrument that was like three times the size of this iPad, and a lot of wires from sticking to my neck and from C1 to T1, which causes quadriplegic. And then this lady who was holding the instrument, first under the watchful eyes of Dr. Manley and 2 or 3 neuroscientists over there that were taking notes, she turned on the instrument, but before turning it on, she tested my functionality. She asked me if I could zip my jacket. I said, "Is that impossible? Are you kidding?" Or button and unbutton my shirt. Anything that they asked me, pick up some things from the floor, I couldn't do. So then she turned on the machine, and not the machine, this instrument, and within few minutes, I had no pain in my hands, my fingers opened up, no pain in my legs, and then when they asked me to do certain things, unbelievable, I get emotional. My wife was taking videos, and those are available to anybody that looks, and she was crying on the corner, but I could do everything that they asked me. I could zip my jacket, I could open and button and unbutton my shirt, and everything. They asked me to pick up stuff from the floor. For the first time in 4 years, I tied my own shoes. So that's the value of the research that's happening in this university. And now I know that, the talk is about cutting off research, there is waste and all that stuff. But research takes about 20 years, 30 years sometimes to have something like what they're doing now at UCSF, not only in my area, but in many different areas like CRISPR or all these other areas that are being discovered. Of the $60 billion budget of this university, I think it was $6 billion of it comes from the state. $5 billion comes in from tuition, which half of it goes back to the students for the student aid. The other $50 billion is coming from revenues that are related to, that are connected to research from NIH, Department of Energy, for clean energy like fusion, or other areas, and some donors like Barbara Baker, which Chair Riley, you know well, her name is all over the buildings at UCSF, or Sandy Weil, the Weil neuroscience that they were doing the research on this type of stuff. But those monies are not gifts to this for buying toys for UC system. Those funds are the monies that we have paid to the government, and they come back for doing research to help people like me, tens of millions of people who are paralyzed or other diseases. So it's given back to the society. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. Please don't cut those, whoever is listening. And the second part is there's a debate about foreign students, limiting the foreign students. I came into this university as a foreign student 60 years ago. And I stayed here after I graduated from university. And I built, I don't know, over 80,000 homes all over the U.S., from Florida, D.C., to all the states, and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of resort hotels, and created I don't know how many jobs, tens of thousands or maybe 100,000 when you count all the subcontractors, material suppliers. But look around this arena here. Our great chancellor from San Diego, he came in with a student visa from India. Our chancellor from Santa Barbara that built that tiny little university, as Rich remembers, to where it is today, center of quantum physics and quantum computing in the world. And now he's retired. He contributed 30 years of his time to that university, and just retired. And his successor, Dr. Is he here? There you go, he's here. His successor came in as a foreign student to this country from Greece. And our chancellor of Riverside is from China. And chancellor of this university, where is he sitting? He's sitting right there. He was born and raised in Mexico City. And then the chancellor of our great university at UCSF, 16 years ago when I first joined this board, I went for a walk or for a visit to UCSF. And as you know, Chair Riley, that place was an abandoned port of San Francisco, and few buildings were built there. And then today, when you walk over there, it's all hospitals. from cancer research to children's hospital. And now the focus is on rebuilding the entire Paralysis Hospital and Oakland Children's Hospital with help from donors like, again, from San Francisco, Benioff of Salesforce, and other people, many other people. And that chancellor, he came in from Australia. I don't know what Dr. Sam Howard is. He came in from Australia. So what's wrong with that? I came in from Iran. The CEO of Google came in with student visa from India. CEO of Uber is from Iran. How many other people can I? The eBay CEO or founder was from Iran. And then CEO of the most valuable company in the world, which I think about 4 weeks ago became $5 trillion. I mean, imagine the entire economy of the fourth largest economy in the world. Here, California is $4 trillion. And that company alone is $5 trillion. And their CEO came into this country. No, he didn't come into this country. His parents sold everything that they had in Taiwan and sent him to this country to study. He came to this country. He went to school, and at night he washed dishes at Denny's to support himself. And today he's worth $174 billion. So there's nothing wrong. And that's NVIDIA, by the way, anybody that wants to check that. That's NVIDIA, which is the brain of all the AI in the world. So those are the two items that I wanted to talk about that are dear to my heart, and I hope that we all fight. Thank you, all the researchers. Thank you, all the students out here, all the faculty and the staff. It's amazing what this university does for not only for California, but for the world. So thank you, and I appreciate listening to me, and thank you for giving me the time.